Hearts and Roses. Please continue watching.
So this is one of the hearts that I made from at the shop, and I painted it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this backwards, because this heart shape is going to go. Now, these I just put in, they're not going to stay like that. This heart shape's going to go so it faces this way. But this is going to get covered in the material. So when you're looking at it, it's going to go like that. Right? And the reason why we're doing it, so the green is at the back, so then you don't have this ugly, because I'm not painting the back of this. So then you won't have this ugly stuff, right? So that's what we're going to do first. And the other thing is that as I'm doing this, I want to stuff this with polyfill so it looks like a stuffed heart, right? So that's one thing we're doing. And then also for this, we're going to I'm going to take my sewing machine, so you know your supplies. I'll have to make a list of supplies so you guys know. So this is just, I keep looking up because I have the camera up here too. So this here is lace that I got from all that stuff I had got from that one florist. So, and then this is non-wire ribbon. But because this has the hole in the middle, what I'm doing is I'm going to put this through all the way because it's going to go around. Once I get the heart on there, this is going to go, because I'm going to gather this. Took my sewing machine out, so I don't know if I'll need it, but I'm going to gather this, and then once this is on here and then I've trimmed it, I'll show you as I make it, then this is going to go around the outside. Now this could cover like this, I don't know, but until I get that done. So this here is going to be probably part one of this video, because that's actually two things that I'm doing. So it'll be part 1 and 2, but I'm going to put it down as part 1. This at the front here, like this, or in this, I want to do it so that there's two options that a person could do with this, right? You can either hang it on the wall or use it as a centerpiece. Well, not a centerpiece, front faced, right? Because you just won't be able to, it's not going to be an all around. So right now what we're going to continue on is this here. We're going to get this filled on, this on here. So I think it's not that hard to do, really. It's just like you're sewing, right? In and out, in and out, in and out. So that's all you're doing. I'm just pulling a whole bunch, and then it's going to take a bit, so I'm going to go that far for now. Okay, so I'm going to pause you. I'm pausing the laptop, but not my overhead. Maybe I'll leave it on. I just know that with the laptop, if I have too much, sometimes in memory, there's not enough memory on there if I record too much. So that's another. I don't have any fancy dancy phones or camera. No fancy stuff here. At least not yet. Look at that. It twisted. I'm just untwisting it. So that's why I gotta watch when I pull that. And yeah, that's fine the way it is, I guess. So this lace is like a creamy color. With like it kind of has a yellow tinge to it. So if you put it against this material, because this material has that goldy color, it kind of looks goldy colored. So as you guys will see, a lot of my projects are very detailed. But then I always try and make stuff that has some meaning behind it, right? Certain things, not everything. And if you don't sew, there's the other thing. What you can do is you could use this as your gathering. So what you would do is you would somehow tie it at the end, or hand sew it at the end so it stays in one spot, and then you just pull this string, and there you go. You got your gathers, right? Now I want to have it so that when I gather it, it's sewn in the middle so that both sides is evenly done, right? But the other option is to use thread. That's another option. Or if you have other lace that's you can buy lace at fabric stores, and I'm not sure, I don't know if, I don't, like, you can get some at the Dollar Trees and all them, but fabric stores are probably better, the pre-elastic ones. So, but yeah. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm probably going to go get supper going. I might have done too much at once, I think. Yeah, because it keeps twisting on me. Okay. See, at least with thread, you could just go in and out, and you got a needle, right? I could put a needle on here, but safety pin. Okay, guys, sorry, drop the mic. I went and got my supper going, so here's the, I'm finishing off the link that I pulled. I did some of it off camera. So as you can see, there's lots there. Hopefully that's enough once I get it gathered. But before I do the stitched sewing machine part on this, I'm going to get the heart done next. And then I'll sew this. I'll be ready to sew it, so I'll have a better idea once the heart's done. So all I'm doing is just finishing this up right here. I'm just putting it in and out like you would be sewing it with a needle, right? Oops. Oh, that's so good. Another reason why I'm filming also on my laptop is because I'm trying to get myself worked up to do a live. Like, I haven't done a live yet, so. So there, that's what we got so far. It's quite a lot. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this. Just grab my scissors. Here. So I'm going to cut it so that it's even to that. And so now that I've had my glue gun on all this time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue right here first. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to glue I don't want to put a lot of glue on here. Okay, like that. Okay, so get that side done. I'm going to do this side. So just going on the edge, right, like on the edge there. Okay, so that's as far as I want to go for now. So now we're going to stuff it. I gotta grab the polyfill. So that's all you're doing. It's just gonna fill this in. And you'd want to try and have it so you can make the shape of a heart, right? So what I'm gonna try and do is do one side and then do the other side. But try and keep this part here. See what I mean? See what I mean? Okay, let's see. I think we can do this. Now the other thing is too, like I cut this just a little bit bigger than the heart shape itself. If you're finding that it's hard, then maybe you just cut it square. Like, you know, say this is your square right here. Just cut that size and then you can shape it to what you want, right? But these hearts are shaped differently. So, okay, so this is how we're doing this part. So now, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this and this is part one. But I'm doing it in two parts, right? I'm doing this next. I got this, then once I sew it, then I can place it on here. So what I'm trying to do is keep this, but I want it as fluffy as possible. That might be too much. Yeah. Okay, so now that we're getting to this point, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get this glued now. See what I mean? So I'm going to try and get that glued now. I'm going to move this over. Easier if it's over here. So like I said, just on the edge. And then you just bring that over. Right? So. So now we'll do this side. Now the other thing is you don't have to use the wood for your base, right? You could cut out hearts on that. The foam board you can buy at the craft stores and Walmarts and Dollaramas or Dollar Trees. The foam boards. Buy that, and those will be better because it'll be a lot lighter weight, right? This would add a little bit of weight. I don't know how much this piece of wood weighs, but you know, if you're looking at doing this, I'm doing for myself. I might bring it to the shop and have it on display, but overall, so now I'm going to take a look at it and see what I think of the shape, right? So, see how this part seems to be. I got to try and move this over so that it looks a little bit fuller, right? I just have to make sure I don't fill it too much so that I can't bring my material over, right? Now, if you did the foam board, you could probably make a whole bunch of them. And when I have the extra money, I want to get some foam boards and do some. And you can use any kind of material, right? And then what I want to do is make some of those, make different sizes of hearts, and make picks for wreaths. You can add into wreaths, and you can do that with any of the seasonal stuff, right? Okay, so I'm going to start this side and get it going down. Like that. So this is how it looks. And when I cut this out, I purposely put the heart on the material so that this would be more in the center, right? Another thing you could do is if you do decoupage or that kind of stuff, I'm not familiar with how to do it with the material. You could have cut this out and decoupaged it onto the green side if you wanted, right? That would look really good. But I'm not, I don't know too much about how to do that. I'd have to really look it up and try it. Okay, so now I'm looking at the tip, right? So I want to make sure that the tip of the heart has its shape when I get this glued in, right? So, let's see. Because then you go, let's see how we do this. You go like this, and then you go like this, and then you would bring it over. And just need a little bit more. So I'm going to put that much more in there. There we go. Other option, if you wanted to, you could bring this and then do the sides. No, I'll do the sides first. Okay, so I think we're just about done. This part. So I'm going to do that, like that, and then I'll bring this side, like that. Right? So now this, if you wanted to trim it, you could. I'm going to glue it first, then I'm going to trim it. Ow. I was like, don't burn yourself. What does you do? She burns herself. So now I can trim this off. So, there we go, guys. Did it. We did it. It's not like the tip is not quite the tip, but that you won't be seeing because the way it's going to be in that. See, I'll show you what it's going to look like. And then I'll show you guys up here. I think, see, and in the back, so the back, what we're going to do, once we get this gathered, right, you're going to have it so that part of it covers where you put the glue, this part here, that'll cover that, and it'll come out on the side, like this. So this is what we're planning on doing, but it'll be gathered, right? But you're going to, ideally you're going to cover all of this, and then still have lace sticking on the outside. I think it's going to look sharp. Okay, so I'm going to pause, everybody, and I'm going to have tea, and I'm going to go check supper, because my son should be home soon. Okay, guys. Move my tea out of the way. I got it sewn on that. I ended up, I sewed it first on there, because I don't use sewing machines as much as I used to back in the day, so it took me a bit to figure out how to set the stitch lengths and that so we can gather it. So I got it on 5. So all you do is, let's see if this works. Maybe not. Oh no. Oh, I thought I got it. I should have checked. Let me see. I'll get all this out of here. Let's see. No, because it's... Nope. Like... Because I got it on the long stitch. In the world. See this? I gotta get back into sewing more. I can't even tell by looking at this. That's an old one. That's what I want. I want to do that. But it shouldn't break. Okay, well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some needle and thread and just thread it through. But at least I got this so that it stays in its place, right? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go get that. Let's see how fast things can... how fast I can thread this. Okay. Just get the tips together, the ends together, if I can see them. Okay. And I've got buttons, because you've probably seen the videos I did with the little hats. I've got buttons that I can use. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so before we do any of that, I'm going to stick this under here so I don't lose it. But I'm going to go around and just trim all the excess. I better put my mic on. I don't like wearing it because you guys can hear me breathing. I think that's why I'm starting to do more voiceovers. When I'm not talking, you guys can hear my heavy breathing, and I don't need to do that. Okay, so there we go. Just making sure I don't have this piece of thread. So it actually looks nice with the that ribbon in the middle. I thought I had more, a wider one, but okay, let's do this. I'm going to go push this underneath this way. So basically what I'm going to do is just go in and out, and I'm going on that ribbon that we put in the middle. And I'm just doing as wide as possible stitches as I can, or lengthwise. Because as I get closer to the end, I'll start pulling it, right? So, like, you can do that. You can go like this, like that, like this, right? Okay. There we go. I don't have thimbles. My mom used to always have thimbles when she sewed. And it's good to have the thumb and this finger. The two that you should have. Okay, so guys, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause. So I'm not going to have a whole section on video of me sewing this. I'm going to pause, and once I get it to the end and get it ready to go, then I'll turn it back on so you guys can see how it works. Okay? Stop it. And did I pause it? No. Okay, so that's what it looks like. But as we're going to glue, what we're going to do is we're going to spread it out, right? We're just going to spread it out so that I want to start it right there and then have it turn. We got to spread it out so that we can fit it all in there, right? Around the whole part. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to start like that. So I'm going to put some glue on there. I got to move this. Hang on. I still have the needle. Good. Make sure the not in the way. And this is not. I'm just going to poke this in here for now. Okay, so we'll put some glue on here. Okay. Just gotta be careful because it is hot glue, right? So this one I'm okay with the way it spreads out because I gotta come around. When I come back, I'll go over top of it, right? I really gotta watch. So basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to get it so that it goes on here to cover this. So that'd be the lace part I'm trying to get on there to cover that. And then I also want to make sure that you're seeing it on the outside, like that. So yeah, it's going to be time consuming. It's a little bit time consuming, but I think the look in the end, it's going to look amazing. Okay, I'm just going to turn it now. Oh, I don't have enough of it out. I want it out more. So that's something I got to keep an eye on, right? Got to keep an eye on that. Make sure it's covering and still. Ideally, you want it to be out more than that, something like that. So. Okay. The reason why I didn't take the needle off is because I want to keep the string on there until I get to the end, so I can pull it down, and I don't want to tie it off yet. Okay, so all I'm doing is just putting a little bit of glue on there. You gotta be very careful. I'm gonna grab, just give me a second, I gotta find it. I have a tool, just don't know what I did with it. Hold it, so I don't burn myself, because you know, I think I burn myself 24/7 when I'm doing stuff like this. There we go. There we go. That's what we're looking for. See? I'll push it up here. So maybe I'll bring the camera down a little bit more. There we go. And I lost my... Okay. So, let me grab my... I know it's here. Just gotta find it. It's like a little, It's not in there, it's not in there. Not in there, what did I do with it? It's like a paint thing. Right? I had it the other day. Oh well. Okay, well, I'll continue on. Just gotta be careful. I'll have to maybe use my scissors instead of my fingers. So basically what I'm gonna do is just kind of spread it out how I want it, and then I'll put the glue down. Right, so I don't want it too gathered. So see, like that's perfect. Just like that. Right, come on. Oh yeah, that's gonna look really pretty. Okay, so now I gotta move this guy, because I don't want to get glue on him. There we go. I'm hoping I got enough to go around. I really hope so. So there we go. So you just pull it and it'll spread out. Ow. Ow. You guys, I'm getting glue on me. On my finger. My thumb. So now we're at this part. So this part I want it to stick out down more to emphasize the point of the heart. So I'm going to kind of go like that and like that for now. So I'll just do that. Like that. Right? Have it go that way. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. Then we just turn this and you can head down the other way. So now I gotta move this out of the way. Okay, so let's go to the edge. And get this back. Having issues at the moment. There we go. We're getting to the end. I'm just going to put glue on there, and I'm just going to kind of do that. Actually, maybe I should just put it back up here. Because this side will be facing, this will be facing to the back, so still got to make it look pretty, right? Presentable, I guess. Okay, so that there, think cut covered. Okay, so I did pretty good, because this is all I got left out of all that. So there we go. I think turned out awesome. So like I was saying, I have buttons. Just gotta remember where I put them. Oh, there. And grab them. Excuse my reach. I have buttons. Because I have this hat that I made. And it's got the orange. Right, because this hat could technically go with this design. So I'm thinking of doing that. So, and then this, for this here, you'll have to look. There's a video, I'll see if I can link it, of when I made this. And you know, this is the same lace that I put in the ribbon, or the same ribbon that I put in the lace. What am I talking about? I can't talk anymore. Okay, what did I do with my needle? I'll put that in here so I don't lose it. Okay, so this has orange button. Well, the only other orange buttons I have are these which are really cool. This one's too bright though. This is, I know I have another one of those. I'm gonna pull this out of here. Just gotta find it. There it is. See this one here? It's got the roses on it. You see that? It's got the roses. So, which, these are not roses. These might be roses. But I got the red roses, so I was thinking if I could put it in here, like maybe stick it, I don't know, stick it there? Or do I even bother? I don't think I need to. But it's good to know I have this. Okay. Okay, I am going to pause. Okay, I'm going to see. I'm debating if I should glue that in. That's the only way it's going to stay. So, there's this way, right? And then, if you look up there. So, here goes. I gotta take this off of here though, because I want to use, hang on here, just bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna get this guy on here. This just works better for a glue gun, because then the glue goes on here and it's easier to take off, right? Okay, so, let's move this out of here. Okay, so, I want it to be like that, so it goes like this. And then this here, I'm going to try and tuck all this moss into here. I don't want to put glue on it, because I think once you get the roses in there, I'll glue the roses in and then it'll, right? Okay, so, I'm going to put some glue on the bottom here. I might have to get a glue stick. I know, I'm thinking, oh, you just got that all done and now you're going to stick glue on it? Yep. So, let's see. Like that, right? Okay. So there we go. And then, I don't want, so I gotta make sure these are in the right spot. Okay, so the next one is right in here. There we go. I might have to put more. So I think I grab some of these. See if I can put them on here. Nope. So I might have to go like this, but I gotta put more glue here. Okay, I'm just gonna have to hold it like that. There we go. Is it staying on it? No. I need a little bit more on here. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to putting some moss up in here to cover the glue, where the glue is. Oh, I just took it apart. Okay, I gotta set something on here that's heavy. What do I have that's heavy? Oh, I know what I have that's heavy. Hang on. Here we go. We'll put that guy on there for now. Got it, so I'm gonna pause. Because, but that's what it is. So now, we're going to start putting the flowers in, right? I'm just going to turn it this way. I'm going to put this up here. Because when I'm designing, I'll hold it like this, so you can kind of both see it, right? Okay. So, because I put the hat up there, let's see. How do we want to do the flowers? Because I haven't decided if I'm putting any other florals in here. I want one shorter. These all got different lengths of stems. So I'm trying to grab. That's a long one. That's a shorter one. These are both the same. Okay, so we got these over here. Let's look what's in the basket. About the same. This one's a little shorter. I'll put that one there. That's about the same. That's about the same. That's a little shorter. That's a little shorter. A little shorter. And that's about the same as that. Okay. I gotta keep track. Okay, so I'm thinking the shorter one, because I want it to kind of... See, these are not bad. They're actually pretty nice on here. These are beautiful roses I got from Wreaths of Joy. Just awesome. Okay, so I'm thinking I get one up in here so it kind of goes up from that coming out of the hat, right? Like that. Okay, so we'll do that. Oh, I guess I can put that there. There we go. There we go. Like that. And then the next one can go down. I want one coming out of this way, right? So I gotta turn this away. So if I can get one, comes down this, because I could put a bow there too, but I want to put one of these there, but I want a shorter one. I don't want it to be too long. Excuse my head. Okay. Because I can still put some, because if I hang these guys in from there, yeah, okay, we'll see. Okay, so the next one, I want it to come down. Do I want it to look this way, or do I want, that's too long. I just had an idea. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one right in the middle of all the other two, right? Let's see how that looks. There we go. I know that looks. Actually, might have to go down some. Don't want to hide the hat, right? I gotta bring the leaves down kind of to the side here. There we go. Okay. Now, do we want one? Maybe we'll put one. Well, that could be to hang it, but... You know, I kind of wish I would have had some, like, butterflies or, you know, stuff like that to put on in here. I'm going to wait a few minutes on this. Guys, I'm going to watch a show, and then I'll be back. That way I'll give you time to see what to do in this part. Because I do have a nest here somewhere. And then I do have, this is the other thing, I still have some of this. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of a break here and watch that show, and then I'll be back. Okay, you guys, what we're doing now is we're gluing these. And what I'm doing, I'm trying to figure out what I can put else I can put in here. I'm gonna have it so it kind of is coming down, looks like it's coming down. I added it a few minutes ago. Okay, I don't want that. I want this way.
Okay guys, this part here, because I changed the design, originally I had the roses on pretty much on both sides and kind of in the middle, and the little hearts spread around. Well, I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I was looking at it and I'm like, I don't like it. So I changed it. I left most of the roses at the top of the design, but it was more to the left side that I put the roses, and left one on the right side, and right, so, and then tried to open it so you can see the heart, the wooden heart more, and then I just put the little hearts towards the middle, and I really like it. And then the other thing